What's going on, guys? Stan here with Jerusalem Naturals. I am just finishing up over in Brother Johnny's garden. I'm so glad. How that smell?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, huh? That's that Tulsi Kapoor basil right there. That's gonna bring in all your bees that you need. I just finished touching up over here at Brother Johnny's. I filled up this raised bed, this beautiful raised bed that he has, with my own personal soil. Built it from scratch, from every ingredient. And I put these red warty pumpkins in here. Beautiful red warties. Beautiful big pumpkins, red sweet flesh. For those of you who follow, y'all know that I have been growing these for a little while. I put my Swiss chard here for Brother Johnny. This will be great for his salads, his macro and micronutrients. For those of you who don't know, my brother is an ex-bodybuilder, so he definitely has that routine of working out, keeping his body in shape, and all of those things. So he takes care of his body. He needs the micro and macronutrients. He focuses on these things. Filled it up, put some good mulch down, some good cedar mulch to keep away as much bugs as possible. Have a lot of life, a lot of microbes going on in here. And guys, this is enough space to grow so much food. I don't even think you guys can even fathom how big. Go ahead and step in there real quick, Brother John. This is a big guy, all right? That he could literally, this is like a bed. What would you say? This is like a little bit bigger than a twin, maybe like close to a full-size bed, something like that.
Yeah, it's 8 feet long. Total.
8 feet long, about what, 4 feet wide? 3 to 4, about 4, yeah, that's about 4 feet. 8 by 4. This joint is massive, full of soil, full of nutrients, beautiful. My brother is a lover of the garden as well. So when I come over here and I put my babies in his garden, literally giving him something I nourished from seed, I feel confident that he's going to take care of him. I really do, guys. So keep following. I'll keep you posted on what's going on here. I got my rosemaries here, also to help keep away insects as well. And we'll bring in some good pollinators once they put out their flowers. Got my comfrey over here for my brother. This comfrey will grow for him and actually give him a medicinal plant that will help him in muscle recovery. Now, this is a big guy. This is a guy who works out regularly, daily. A few days a week. All right, well, okay. Just every day. It's all good, just besides the Sabbath, But, my brother is big on not just pre-workouts, but what would you call it, like a post-workout, getting your proteins and your recoveries in? What would you call that? Like a post?
Yes, definitely post-workout.
Okay.
You want to replenish your minerals, your vitamins.
Right.
And you also want to take in some protein to rebuild the muscle groups that you just thrashed when you were in the gym.
Right. So with that being said, comfrey helps the body utilize proteins for recovery. So for those of you who may have suffered injuries, things of that nature, comfrey can be applied topically and can be ingested. I know there's a lot of controversial topics about ingesting comfrey, but I eat it myself and it does me wonders. I feel great after I eat some comfrey. I don't eat a lot, so I don't overwork my kidneys, but it helps the body utilize proteins to rebuild those muscle groups you just tore up or gave a good thrashing, as my brother might say. So this is just a nice quick update. Brother Johnny, what you thinking, man? How's everything coming along?
Oh, it's coming along beautifully, sir. Coming along beautifully.
Man, all
And
praises.
everything else is coming along beautifully.
So, and just look at how much space my brother has. There's a lot of things being utilized right now. He has a Scotch bonnet here that's doing great, actually doubled in size since he's had it, right? And the ladybugs have been loving, protecting. Oh, I must have knew I was talking about him. Have been loving, taking care, and protecting this plant.
Yeah, we've harvested 3 Scotch bonnets off of this one.
3 off of that joint already?
Right, and we have more flowers coming.
So the thing is about Scotch bonnet, guys, as long as it doesn't get cold, it is going to keep putting out peppers regardless to what you got going on. Just keep watering it, keep feeding it, and it's going to keep blessing your game. All right, I got another Scotch bonnet here. Authentic Jamaican Scotch bonnet. Already has a bunch of peppers on it. So just to show you how much of a producer and how productive this plant is, amazing, guys. I just repotted this today. So it's going to turn from this to that in a matter of like a week or two. Mark my words. I'm gonna give y'all updates. All right, so we got these moon and stars, Amish moon and stars watermelons, heirloom seeds. Just about everything I get is heirloom seeds. I really don't mess with anything that has been tampered with too much. So when you book me to do your garden makeovers and establish your garden, just feel confident that what you're getting is heirloom seeds and is not tampered with, at least as much as possible living in Babylon, that you're gonna have in your garden, guys. This thing is taking over. This thing is taking over. I predict in the next month, look at this, it's falling all out the side like it's supposed to. Look at that. It'll have flowers on it probably by next week, to be honest.
It's 4 going up.
Is it 4 or 3? I know we got one here.
1, 2, 3.
Now, are those 4 separate plants?
No, just 4 vines.
Just 4 vines going out. Because I think it's like 3 plants I put in here.
No, it's 2.
It's 2?
Yeah, this is 1. Yeah, the base of that one is there.
Well, geez Louise,
That's
my
one.
boy.
And this is the other one.
Yeah, it's taking off like a Houston Rocket. Y'all know how we do it. So I'll be giving you updates on this as well. I already told them to keep pruning once those flowers come in. You really only want maybe 1 to 2 watermelons max per vine. It's a lot of nutrients, a lot of water, a lot of ripening that this plant has to do. This one vine has to do for such a great big watermelon. And plus these get like 25 to 35 pounds each. So that's that. This basil, this Thai basil has taken off like crazy. So these are 2 different basils. This is a Thai and this is a Tulsi Kapoor. They actually ended up germinating. This Tulsi Kapoor ended up germinating in the same pot as the Thai basil. So I just let them go. They're both the same species, the same genus. Bring the more the merrier when it comes to the bees, right?
Yeah, this thing here.
And then check out this.
We have 2 small tomatoes going.
You got one over there,
One going here.
just got pollinated, just touched down.
Then 1 down there.
And then one right here from last week. That mug swelled up about twice the size already. And guys, look at this plant. You would not believe a month ago, this plant, all of this,
This plant
looked like this, like just that much. I can't even like quantify it. It was like this, and then it turned into all of this, and that's within a month. And guys, the results speak for itself. My soil, I put years of trial and error into making my master soil, my master amendments, what goes good, what decomposes at a certain rate to apply and give nutrient, all of the nerdy things, right? So that you guys can just reap the benefit thereof, man. So I know Brother Johnny's loving watching this plant. I have probably never seen a plant take off this fast before. It is quite shocking. And to know at that, it's very comforting to know everything is organic. Everything that's pushing this plant to the max of its genetics is organic. So all praise to the Most High for that. Now, what I am sad about is you don't know what type of tomato this is, do you?
No, I have no idea.
That's the crazy part.
No idea.
These flowers have that like very skinny, like kind of a long, they're kind of like tomato plants, they vary with their flowers, but I couldn't tell you just based off the look of these flowers what type of tomato it is. Let me know if y'all guys know. Put it down in the chat, man, for those of you who grow tomatoes. All right, so this bitter leaf is looking good. This is already about 5'6" in height, right? And this mug was about this tall when he got it. Got 2 branches breaking off. He's got another one coming down there. So this may need repotting soon, believe it or not.
Yeah, they're going something bigger.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe one of these.
Now check this out. This is a mango. This is a champagne mango, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a champagne mango that my brother was like, you know what? These joints taste good. I'm finna go ahead and see what I could do with this joint. Put it out, let it sprout, and check it out.
A month for it to sprout.
It takes a while for them to sprout. I ain't gonna lie. For those of you who grow mangoes, y'all know it's a waiting game. Y'all already know.
And we have 1 more that sprouted.
And we got another one over here. I told him, I don't know what you gonna do with all this mango, man, because You think you got shade issues now, trying to get enough sunlight back here. Once these bad boys take off, it's gonna look like nighttime in the daytime. Real talk, man. All right, so this is the baby tomato that I was already ready to just like go ahead and hew that mug down and put in another one, because it took so long for it to show signs of it finally catching root. Those of us in the Caribbean, you know, once we say, you know, once it catch, it catch. Now see, it is got a little bending issue right here, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's most likely gonna bounce back and heal from that anyway, but we gonna see. That mug is clearly bigger and is growing much better than when I last saw it. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Even though I plan to chop that joint.
Then the squash.
I put another, but hold on, before we get to the squash, I put this. These are the same type of tomato. This is a purple Cherokee tomato. This is a purple Cherokee tomato. Now I'm much prouder of this one because whenever you germinate seeds, some of them take off more than the others. Some of them show different genetic expression. This joint took off fast. This is only like a week or two worth of growth, and that mug took off. So this is another great plant that my brother will benefit from. A nice, sweet, ripe, beautiful, very fruity tomato that he'll be able to harvest and share with his family. Now this is a Jacob's cattle bush bean. This mug is taking off like crazy as well. Has some thrips. I believe this is a thrip damage. Those of you who grow plants, y'all know, deal with thrips. You just pinch that mug, take the leaf off that it's eaten on, and do away with that. They're very easy to get rid of. And check out this Waltham butternut squash heirloom seed that my brother has going on. This is a male flower. I could tell already it doesn't have the bulbous ovary at the bottom. They always put out their male flowers first. I don't know why, even though the female flowers is what we need. It's really a race for the female flowers to get pollinated, but I am loving it, man. Check this out. We got one there. We got another one finna come up there. We got another flower coming up there. This mug is ready to start producing. It's showing you signs. It's literally in its flowers. You know what I'm saying? Another one there. Another one there. And this is where the Bible gets this is where the Most High refers to the term of in your flowers. You're showing signs of being ready to produce and mature, right? Check this out. Aztec sweet herb. Go and get you one of them. My brother say he been eating these like candy, y'all.
They are good and spicy.
Now, I've never heard someone pronounce it or describe it as spicy. It's very sweet, but sure enough, when you try it, it does have like a seasony, like, I don't know if I say spicy, but that joint, it's a sweetened something.
Yeah.
All praises. This is nature's candy right here. And it's, it's crazy. You say spicy, Issachar, Aztec sweet herb, Issachar, those correlate. And Issachar love to put spice with their sweets. Issachar put chili and sugar and be like, this is great, try this. Right? So this is another Jacob's cattle bush bean. This one is probably the prize one. I think this one's doing even a little bit better. What you think? That one, y'all? Or this one? Which one you think is actually going more, showing more?
I would be inclined to say the one on the right.
The one on the right, right? That's what I think. Even though we did have to take some leaves off because of the thrip damage. That mug is shining. Shining. And this is the comeback of the century right here. This one was the almost pronounced dead.
Yes, this one was near death.
Zucchini plant. And this one is basically competing with the tomato plant over there on who got the biggest comeback. Then took over this nice little wire circle trellis netting that we got, and has started to latch itself onto this nice nylon fabric netting that we got, this trellis netting. And once it's on there, guys. It's taking off like a rocket. Flowers already. So what you may have to do, Brother Johnny, is when you have time, get you a Q-tip and go from flower to flower and pollinate, because when it comes to these specific type of flowers, they don't produce and what I would believe that is the nectar and the sweetness that actually allures the bees and the flies to come and sit down and have a drink and pollinate and enjoy itself. So they're a little bit harder to pollinate. These will probably be more pollinated by flies than anything else, or maybe even butterflies, which use color coordination for their food. So that's that, guys. We got a Malabar spinach. I just put this Malabar spinach here. This is about to take off. Anybody who's purchased my Malabar spinaches know that it's just a matter of days before that mug be like, I'm settled. It's time to go. It's time to produce. You know what I'm saying? So nice updates. We got the little drainage going off from the nice compost bin. Nice fluid to water your plants with. It's looking beautiful out here. African blue basil. And there's much more to come, guys. Much more to come.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, but last and not least, you said you put some of my amendments in these pots, huh?
Yes. They've been in there for, let's see, today is Friday.
And you said you were trying to point out something to me that you were like, okay, I'm noticing there's something different going on and your amendments are doing. What is that?
This one has some new growth down there.
That's new. That wasn't there.
Yeah. And down there. And these are new.
Okay, now, so I'll let you know now, once it starts putting out new growth after being fed, that's its way of saying, thank you so much, I'm about to even start over.
And if you look at this one, this is new. And you see a new one down there.
So that mug growing much more faster. It's giving you all the new growth that you need. Look how vibrant this leaf is, though. This almost looks fake.
That I have yet to cut the death off. You know, it's been a bit busy week.
That's okay. It almost gives you a contrast of seeing what was, everything was going dead, and now check it out.
Yeah.
It's almost like night and day. That's crazy. But yeah, guys, we got some sweet potatoes that's gonna have to get put down too. Yeah, these mugs are starting to eye all over there. Got eyes and trying to put out little tap roots to start drinking and eating. So it's time, y'all. It's time. My brother said he ain't playing. It's time for some food, man. And he came to the right dude. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just keep growing. All my gardeners out there, man. One love to y'all. I know it's not no easy task of husbandry in the garden, but it does pay off, man, and the Most High does see your efforts. So until next time, guys, peace.